Alright, it's a Mad Dog Mountain Arts video, inside video of cleaning the blinds. How exciting, right? How exciting. And trying to find a good movie. Oh my god, kill me. You guys know how, like, you probably don't know if you're, like, in your 20s or something, but they used to make some really good movies in the 90s. Not so much anymore, man. Not so much anymore. You guys ever notice how, like, Liam Neeson movies, they're all about, like, him trying to get back? It's like, someone stole my daughter, I gotta get her back. Or, like, somebody killed my wife, I gotta get my revenge. It's just like, look at him. Look at him. So this one's called Retribution. I'm not into it. I'm not into it. I mean, like, Liam Neeson, he's made some really good movies. It was, like, super good in that, like, Star Wars movie. It was, like, Qui-Gon or whatever, right? And there is some, like, Get Back movies that he's pretty good in, I think. But I don't know, right? It's just, like, I don't know. It's enough. It's enough. But, like, in the 90s, the movies were all, like, fresh, right? Remember Backdraft, Unlawful Entry, what else is good from the 90s? Repo Man. I don't know how many times I gotta say it to you guys. I love Repo Man. It's like, we can't pay for those organs. Give them back. I love that movie. Love Jude Law. He's my hero. And, oh, and Elizabeth Shue, Leaving Las Vegas. Back when Nicolas Cage made movies for money. If you watch a Nicolas Cage movie nowadays, it's kind of like, what is going on? Okay, Spuzzy, get down. Ah, Spuzz man, driving me nuts. Look at him. This is like his favorite spot, Spuzz guy. He just hangs out up there. I've had to, like, move all these cords and put them all over the place just so he doesn't jump up. But anyways, so we're cleaning the blinds. And I like to put all my resin that I don't sell on my windowsill. So now my windowsill is, like, super clean. So I'm kind of excited about that. Put the phone up here. And I can put all my resin here. Cool, right? So we went to the rodeo today, you guys. It was good. I saw my buddy Steve. Hi, Steve. So that was awesome. I haven't seen him for a while. He's right. Now that I don't work at the store anymore, we don't hang. There's lots of people that I, like, used to see at my old job at the store. Actually, the Jehovah's Witnesses came over the other day, and this lady was like, you used to do such a good job at the store. And it just touched my heart, because you know what? I know I've been wanking around about work these days, but I used to be a really hard worker. I used to be really good at my job at the store. And then times have changed. I've changed. You've changed. It changed, right? It's all different. So, and then, like, I like to keep all my rocks on the sill too that I'm selling or I want to sell on wannabes. I love this one. Isn't this one cool? My gemstone. I could let them sit up here too. It's kind of hard now that Spuzzy, like, knocks all my stuff over. The pegmatite. Isn't it pretty? Just feeling a much better mood today. Like, stupid 10 pounds that I gained from working. I managed to, like, knock off 3 of it by just, like, heavy working out the last few days. Like, oh man, rode my bike and, like, lifted weights and, like, crunched my stomach. And I'm probably gonna get down and crunch my stomach some more here. This guy too, isn't this beautiful? Pegmatite, losing pieces. And by, like, cleaning things that I probably didn't even, like, need to clean, but I cleaned them up anyways. Hence, like, we're doing the blinds because, like, just don't eat dinner and sit around, right? I mean, it kind of leads to, like, more hungry, you know, because then you're, like, moving around. But I just try to fight off hungry at night, but I definitely try to, like, process dinner. Like, some people, like, eat dinner and go for a walk if you're really worried about it. So anyway, yeah, we went to the rodeo. That was pretty cool. I was thinking I'm gonna use all my dead lighters, and I have those burrows. If you guys look back in my videos, see that I've got these two like big ass burrows. We could actually dig them out, but I'm thinking about putting my dead lighters in them and making like a table. You know, sometimes you go to people's houses and they steal lighters back in the 90s or whatever. When people used to smoke, I remember going to people's houses and they had like just like stolen lighter pile. Like my buddy Billy Barcode from high school, he had like a whole like big like treasure box kind of thing of all lighters that he'd stolen. So I was thinking maybe I will take all my lighters that haven't worked or like don't fit anymore, like this one. I love this one, but for some reason it doesn't like fit a lighter anymore. So I'm gonna pile them all at the bottom of this burrow and I'm gonna resin it on top, and it'll just look like a big pile of dead lighters. It'll be super cool, I hope. Yeah, because like here's another one. I just put too much beads at the top, so the top's all chippy out of these. This is a black light. Doesn't work. It needs a new battery. And this is like, I tried to be fancy and put a fern in here, but it just, see, it just got holes in there. Spuzz! Hey, stop it. Stop it. He's always like he just gets into whatever I'm into. That's his thing. Hey! No! Ah, my speaker. You can hear me use my mom voice, hey? Now I had to use my mom voice online. People aren't gonna like me anymore. Did I just scare the shit out of you guys? Right? Don't make me mad. Just kidding. Just kidding. That's my kitty voice. Reserved for kitties. Bad kitties. So I just put them all in here and I put them up here. Okay. So see what you can do with your windowsill after it's nice and freshly cleaned. You can put your knickknacks on there. I like it. So that's kind of what I'm into. So I have extra lids, kind of. I made this lid the other day, but see how it doesn't have a lip? It doesn't have a lip on it. This one's got a lip on it. So this is a good lid. This lid is shite, you know? Shite. So other than that, you know, Mad Dog Mountain Arts, we're looking good. We're going to the market tomorrow, so if you guys are around, definitely hit the rodeo market. It's going to be great. And look at my eyes. My shies on eyes. Hey! Right? He's being bad. He's playing with the button on the couch. I've had to cut all those buttons out of the couch just because I can't handle like people playing with them. I just cut them out. Cut them out. Cut them out of there. I know, it's probably not good for the couch, but this is a rock that I resined. Probably, that might be enough weight up there, eh? Do you think I gotta worry about the weight on the shelf? Sometimes I worry about the dumbest things. But that's me. That's me. I'm actually gonna get rid of this one. This is rock I cut in half. This is some chalcopyrite I found at Thorson. Isn't it pretty? And what else? What else? Here's another one. I tried to make this one. This one's really pretty too, but actually, what is wrong with this one? Maybe, oh, it's got a chippy at the top. You know what? I could add a chippy in the side, but you could still heat this up and reform it. And I could sell it for a discount. I don't know what else is in there. More chippy lighters. I just worry about somebody like really hurting themselves on that. Chippy lighters. Yeah, so many little lighters I made. So I think that they'll make like a cool, table with the burrows that I have. The burrows are kind of underneath here. I guess I better stop talking about them and just show like this one. Here's my small one. And see like something spilt in there anyways. I'm assuming it's oil. So there's a nail in there. I gotta pull that nail out. Pull this nail out. The cat's been sleeping in it. So I just thought if I fill it right up with lighters, I might I don't know if I have enough broken lighters. I probably do. And then, Spuzzy's in there. Spaz! He's just kind of turned it into a cat bed. It might look cool, right? We'll just make it flat. It might look cool. The other thing I've been thinking about that might look cool is my mom gave me this old Furrow clock. She's not speaking to me anymore, but she gave me this clock. So this came from my grandma's house. I probably can't lift it up with one hand, can I? Am I tough? Yeah, I'm tough. Okay, so I was thinking about putting that in my round resin mold, and then like I'll pour resin on top of it. It might be almost too thick. See how it's pretty thick here? It might be too thick, but I thought I have a smaller circle mold that's for clocks, and I could almost like Lazy Susan the BITCH, right? Right on the top there. So I could pour it inside the mold, and then if it's even like sticking out too much, I can make a Lazy Susan for the top of it. And I know it sounds kind of weird. You guys will have to see it to believe it, right? So, that's that. And that's what's been going on with me. And I haven't felt like making any videos because I've had people in my space and I've had a lot of loss lately. You guys have heard me and seen me talk about my lot of loss. So, sorry about that. But, it's just hard to get over it. And I couldn't believe that all this stuff happened all at once. And I'm just like, my mind is blown. And I don't know. Then we had to think about things, right? Do I got to take accountability for any of this? I don't know. And that kind of like bums me down or brings me out or gets me in my feels about stuff. So, anyways, but it just finally like came to the realization that it doesn't much matter about any of that stuff because things has happened, and I don't know, I'm moving forward with my Liam Nielsen life here, and I've got some new stuff that's going on, so my videos should be getting better, I hope. I got one more like weird hitch that I got to deal with, and I don't know, I think life might proceed on, and I might get some happiness again. So, yeah, I don't know. Channel's doing all right. We make resin. So, anyways, I think I might be able to read about some rocks again and kind of stuff. Like the gravel pit that I've been going to is a treasure trove. Like I got to start taking my hammer up there and just smashing stuff. And there'll be a lot of crystals in there. I bumped up my Etsy shop. Like at work, I had a lot of extra time just to chill. So if you check out my Etsy shop, there's a lot of good stuff in there now. And possibly I might get some more going on in there. Yeah. I mean, food bills like cut in like 3/4, so that's good. And I just got like 4 pounds to lose before hot girl summer arrives. But it's not really summer here. It's kind of like rain. There's rain. So I don't worry about that, not worry about that. Yeah, and we could do some videos about that. You know, the thing is about like gaining weight, or if you're worried about your weight, like when you see yourself gain 3 pounds, you know, like a lot of people are like, oh, it's only 3 pounds, da, da, da. No, freak out and work on it now, because you don't want to wait until you gain 10 pounds and then have to work on it then, right? Like, I may have an eating disorder and I do, but I watch my weight like a hawk because I don't want to get far down the road and then be upset about it, right? Like, because I just like to feel comfortable. And it doesn't matter, I'm not saying you can be whatever weight you want and feel comfortable at it. I know what weight I feel comfortable at, and that's what I want to stay at, so I maintain. And also for like my physical health, right? I have a really substantial injury. Like I got bolts in my back, and it's not good when I'm not in good shape and things aren't like flowing properly. Like ever since I broke my back, I can't my intestines don't work as good as they used to work. They're kind of like dead in there. So it's super important that I keep a strong core so that I can hold myself up and so that I can go to the bathroom properly, you know? And each to their own on that. You guys might have whatever kind of injury, and all I can say, like, taking painkillers is a one-way street. It's the street to more painkillers and more painkillers. So less is the way to go. I think. Not a but I think. So in other news, I'm also gonna order these magnets from Amazonian and see how I've only got all these little ones left. You guys have seen me try to make these dice time and time again. I've got these D&D dice that I can't seem to... This one, I just forgot to put the lid on. So everyone else has got a number except for this side. So I'm going to put a magnet on there, on this side, a small magnet. These are really light. And I'm just going to turn this dice into a fridge magnet. Doesn't that look cool from the side, though? And you see right through it. I just like being an artist. Or like this one's like missing a little piece there. So I'm just going to glue a magnet on there, and I'm going to have like magnet fridge dice. And I don't know if that's going to be something that people are really interested in. But that's all I got, unless I want to throw them in my resin table, and then it'd be like resin dice table. These ones worked every time, but anyways, that's what we're going to do with that. This star that you see me make, you guys, I didn't get the loop inside it in enough time, so I'm going to try to put... I was thinking about putting these small... This magnet case came with these tiny, tiny little magnets. So I was thinking about maybe putting one on each end of the star. Try and sell that. This bear keychain. See how I made this keychain? But the color didn't go all the way through the end, so it's not really a keychain. I was kind of thinking about putting a magnet over that end and putting a magnet over this end, and then I got bear magnet. You know what I'm saying? Repurpose. Because like I do have like so much resin that I'm like, that are F-ups. So we got to think of something to do about that. And I guess that's my solution to that. I could try to glue a piece of string in there and make a necklace out of it too, but you just got to use your noggin bear for some of these things that aren't working anymore. So, and this too. I was going to give this to my mom because it's got a big up on it, but I guess maybe I'll keep this ashtray for me. But I'm not smoking anymore, so I don't even know what I'm going to use this ashtray for. I don't smoke anything. Can you believe that? I've been a smoker my whole life. But I ran into one of my friends today at the rodeo grounds, and they're like, hey, I'm 5 years sober. And I'm like, hey, me too. And then we just kind of like looked at each other like, now what? I said, well, come over. We can hang. I don't know what we're going to do for fun. We're going to make resin. We're going to make resin crafts. And we're going to exercise. And we're going to clean our house. We're going to clean the blinds. The other blinds. And try to watch a good movie. I might just have to watch Repo Man. I really want to watch the new Game of Thrones. But I don't want to pay $21.99 for Crave. It's my life. So anyways, stay tuned for my rodeo videos. I made some rodeo videos, but I'm not sure if I'm allowed to like video the rodeo people, so I might have to like upload and try to blur those people out. So I took a lot of video of horse legs because I didn't want to video the people on the horses because I didn't ask them for the permission. So whatever, it's all good. So anyways, thanks you guys for sticking through with me in my hard times. Next week is going to be interesting. I've got some new developments happening next week. And you know what? Going to work really sucked, and I cried a lot because I really missed my grandma, and I missed my ex, and I was sad pants. I was sad pants. But it's okay now that I'm not at work. It's okay. Like, sometimes doing something that is really makes you unhappy, and then you get back to like your regular and you're like, yeah, you know, Wolf and I have a good time. What can we say? We have a really good time. So thanks for all your support. Members, you guys have something coming in the mail, and maybe you didn't watch right to the end of this one, but you guys got a gifty coming in the mail. And I said this in my other video, I should have sent more things. I'll send more things next time. I don't know why I bothered to send a package and didn't like load it up, other than I was just rushed and I was not thinking because I was working. So watch my rodeo video. It was pretty cool. There was no cotton candy at the rodeo. There was only corn, hot dogs, and burgers. And I've seen a few people that I didn't want to see ever again in my life. But I did see some friends, so, you know, it's like... And Wolfgang tells everybody my name. He goes, "This is Tess. This is my mom." I'm like, oh, man. But he's so friendly. He's such a friendly kid, so... I have to tell him, don't go anywhere with strangers. Ugh. I keep a really close eye on him. So, strangers go away. Friends, you guys are welcome. And that's it. Thanks for watching Mad Dog Mountain Arts, right? MDM Arts everywhere. Watch me on TikTok. I'm funny on TikTok. Please remember that it's all a joke. It's a joke. I don't mean anything bad about anybody or anything. I'm just making jokes, okay? All right.